All right, we're back for our second game in the doubleheader. And that's the Cowboys arriving. The Panthers are already there. And hopefully this is a better game for our viewers on our live streaming. We've got our best referee and these are our two best teams. So let's hope we see a good, exciting, clean game. The referee won't put up with any rubbish. Billy Bush, as we call him. And they had an exciting game last week, and this will be another exciting game. And Chris, if you're listening, your team were playing up last week, and that's why they played so bad. All the Fijian boys, they just had a bit of a session on Friday night, and they turned up for the game, not in very good condition. Thank you. Thank you. So we're going to see, hopefully, an exciting game here today. I got the team sheets. These two teams are very professional. It's a credit to be here to watch them. They're both well managed and they're great clubs. There's great rivalry between these two clubs. They're having a minute of silence for Dr. Papa Joe Williams, who passed away in Auckland. They told me it was Saturday morning in New Zealand, which was yesterday. And very, very well-respected member of our Cook Island family. And everybody can tell you good stories about him. He was a former Prime Minister, a very humble man. I've only met him once, but he's very humble. And great contributor to the Cook Islands. Oh, and Nandy Glassy. So he was our former Minister of Health. So we've lost two great Cook Islanders. And we've got an ageing population over here too, and Dave and myself's in that category. Dave's laughing, I'm laughing, but we're all right. We're going all right. We've seen the day out. But Billy Bush is laying down the law here because he's got to, because I expect this to be a fiery game. It's on for young and old, bragging rights to win the spot into the grand final, and it's going to be a good game, this one. So we've got the best referee, we've got the two best teams, and the surprise packet of our football lately has been the Cowboys, and I'm sure I speak to their coach earlier. And they're going to put on a big performance because they got away with the game last week. And they're keen to win this game. And the banter for the sideline's terrific over here. Up we go. The Panthers kicking off. Nice high kick down the middle. Been picked up, it's going to be returned and it's going to go out. Joe Vasisi got the ball, he's thrown it back in quick. This is to Tua. He's going to put the ball up and CO's after it. And this is better start to the last game. That's a great ball out wide. There's one of the Fijian boys and that's forward by 1.5 miles. But at least they're starting at full speed. And the last game didn't even get to that speed. So we're going to have a scrum go down just on a halfway line. Panthers scrum and feed off the forward pass, but the intention's there. You can see the Panthers want to run the ball, and you can see the Cowboys want to run the ball. So we're in for an exciting game, this one. Big prize on the line. Spot straight into the grand final. The Panthers ball. Jason's halfback got the ball out. Look at these men going. And that went to Neville Nobody. That's Junior. Good little footballer. Very committed man. Jason's got the ball. Out they go. Oh, good defence from the Cowboys, and that's what they're renowned for. This is going to be a very intense game. Here comes the big Panther forwards. And they've been terrific lately, the Panther forwards. And Jason's their new halfback. Calling him to go down, but the referee's calling to let him go. Look at the Cowboys' defence is tremendous. They're 40 metres out and every tackle's being hurt. The big Davey, a big man, and he's been stopped. Made a couple of metres. It's good football from the Cowboys and it's good football from the Panthers. There's a penalty down over the top, not supporting himself. The captain's querying it. The referee says go away. He fell over on the top of him and they're going to kick for goal. So that's a good ball from Captain Courageous Tom. Right in front. He should be able to put this over. The kicker's Viga, Samoan boy. On his day, he's a very reliable kicker. He's right in front. So I think you could assume that he's going to get this. He's a good pressure kicker, but we've had a lot of football, so our kicking has been off too. But you can see the speed that they started this game, and it's pretty good. It's important to make sure you kick these penalties because the 3 points can win the game. He moves in and never looked like missing. So it's 3-0 and it's a good start for the Panthers. And that's what they would be looking for. I hope this game opens up into a good fast running game because there's some tremendous footballers out there and people who watch our live stream, they can tell you that they've seen the Panthers and the Cowboys and they're very, very strong teams. It's good take, good defence, the Panthers are there. There's a big run into the forwards from the Panthers, they're all lined up. Up they go, the big kick way down. The Cowboys have got it covered. Kick over the top, the winger's after it. It's been picked up, gone out wide. Big wide pass. This is what the people's come to see, football. And here we go again, there's a little kick for the sideline. Good deep kick, it's going to go. They've come up with its mutter and he's put it out. I think, yeah, right on the line, right on the line. Mate, you couldn't ask for a better kick than that. Even the ball boys marked the spot. The band is good. The ball boy put the ball right on the line where it landed, but the linesman said it's 2 metres back this way, son. You get a good shot of the line out. They're all ready to go. It'll go probably down the back. The Cowboys, they want to get away from Tom because Tom's a ball thief. Up they go. Tom's up there, but he just couldn't snabble it. Roberts got the ball. Sorry, it was Tania who got it number 8. He's been playing good football too. Here goes the Cowboys. They're on the halfway mark. Big run. Big run. Knock on both. Knock on both on just over the halfway line. So we're going to have a scrum, and this is a big test for both these teams to see if they can hang on to their ball. So Jason's got the ball. It's right on the halfway mark. A lot of power in both these sets of scrums, in the sets of the forwards. In it goes. The Panthers forward scrum's been terrific lately. There's a knock on. It come back. So we're going to have a scrum in the same spot. It's going to be an Arorangi scrum and feed. But the important thing is with these scrums, when you've got two powerful teams like this, is to get the ball in quick and out quick, and then the push won't make any difference to you. Lot to pay for in this game, and I know both these teams are fit. I watched the Panthers train all the time, and they are very in good condition. And they tell me the Cowboys have been training hard. I spoke to a coach, and he's happy with their team too. And that's a good scrum from the Cowboys. The Panthers are holding, they're going to the left. A little kick. Been picked up. Oh, here we go. There's one of these Fijian boys, and he's put the kick in over the top. It's gone back. That's what the people come to see. Good running rugby. They're on the halfway mark. It's gone back. And here we go. This is the oh, look at this. Peter Masters have got him, and they're right into it. They've got the ball. They've got the ball over. They come over the top. Oh, look at this. It's on for young and old. It's a wrestle. The wrestle over the top. The Cowboys. Hey. That's what it's all about. Good scrummaging. They're over the top. They lost their feet. The referee says, hey, you've got to stay up on your feet. So we've got a penalty going to the Panthers. And they're 45 metres out from the Cowboys' try line. And this is going to, I hope this intensity stays, because this is going to be a great game of football, this one. And I obviously think this is going to be a replay in the grand final. They've been my pick from the start of the competition. So we've got a line out. John's got the line out. It'll go to Tom. Tom's got the ball, but the Cowboys have pinched it. Good football from the Cowboys. They're going to put kick in. And Joe Vasisi, oh, he's great catch, Junior. He's got it out wide. And they put the kick in. Oh, it's been charged down. Now there's trouble. Oh, the ball's bouncing anywhere. And we're 45 metres out from the Panthers' try line. They got the ball still, but there's a big scrap on for the ball. And here we go. The forward pass. And Billy's always up with the play, and that's one of his best points of his game. He was very active footballer last year, and he's picked up that forward pass, and the bloke was off. But he stays up with the game, and he'll pick most of the forward passes up. But this game has started at a great intensity, and let's hope it stays there. And while we've got this break in play, I just want to thank our sponsors for this game. That's the Tupapa Sports Centre, Cook Island General Transport, Origin Gas, 89.5 on the FM dial, and there's a big push, and they weren't straight in the push, the Panthers, and T&M Contractors, which is T&M Heather, who support the Cowboys all the way through the competition, and we thank our sponsors, because without them we can't show it. And you'll get your money's worth out of this game. So we've got a penalty going to, and going to run the ball out wide. And here they come. Oh, big front on tackle. I think that was Tua. And they've arrived. They've got the balls out. And there's a good little kick over the top. It's going to go out. But you can see the intensity in the players. They're playing up-tempo football. And this is what it's all about. And you're seeing Cook Island rugby at its best. And the Cowboys, they're on a high, like they won this game last week. You can make excuses for the Panthers, but the Cowboys were just too good from last week. So we've got a line out. Up they go early. It's been picked up by the Panthers. They put the kick in, and that's misjudging the wind. It's gone over the halfway 40 metres. It's gone 50 metres on the fly, and it's been a return kick. It's been well caught, and here we go. Who's the game man? Big run, go Junior's got the ball. Big run from Junior, and it's been picked up. And we're going to go here. Going to have a scrum 10 metres out. It's going to be a Panthers ball. Big run from Junior. He's a good little footballer. He's a Fijian. And he's a very, very committed player. So we've got a scrum going down 10 metres out. I think you might see a bit of power play here from the Panthers. And their scrum's been solid all year. Tom's trying to hold the scrum straight. You can hear the grunting and the groaning. The ball's out. There's a crossover. Oh, solid defence. Solid defence. They're going to come to the blind. The Cowboys forwards are good. They come to the blind again. 10 metres out. Laid back, the ball's laid back. The Cowboys are all over the Panthers at the moment, but the Panthers are hanging on to their ball. It's play on. They got players everywhere. And here we go. If they miss one of these outside players, oh, they picked him up and dropped him on the ground. He's lost the ball, but it's gone backwards. He's been our best player for Panthers. And he's been held up. He's on the ground now. They've lost 20 metres, but they've got to go for a field goal. And it's over. So it's 6-0. To the Panthers. And that shows you the urgency in the game, because those 3 points might be enough to win the game. And I'm a fan of these two teams. I like their attitude. I like the way they play the game, and they're committed to the game. And they represent their villages, and that's the important thing in our game over here. It's your pride, it's your blood, it's your village. That's what they play for. There's no money in it. Ball's out. 30 metres out from the Panthers try line. It's the Cowboys, and they haven't had much ball, the Cowboys. And the Cowboys throw into the line out. And their line outs are good. Panthers rely on Tom to try and pinch the ball. He's normally in 2 or 4. And the ball will go to Tanier or Robert Ever. Up they go. The Cowboys have got the ball. Out it comes. Out wide. They've got plenty of strike weapons out wide. He's been hunted down. The Panthers. Look at the Cowboys arrive. They've covered up the ball. There's no problems. They're not going to lose it. There's a beautiful pass there. Great tackle, but that's the problem, because he's lifted him up. He's lifted him up. There's a bit of push and shove. But Billy won't allow those sort of tackles, and he'll put the bloke in the sin bin for 10 minutes. It wasn't a dangerous tackle, but it was past the horizontal. He's waving his arms around. He's talking to the captain. Up and over he went. And into the sin bin he goes. But the good thing with Bill, he's very consistent, and that's his call. He's done it this last time these two teams played, I think, and one from each side. They both ended up, and better to cut it out early in the game, otherwise it'll get dangerous. So we've got a penalty going to the Cowboys, and I agree with his call. It's 45 metres out. The bloke's, it's funny, while the referee's waving his arm around, the Cowboys kicker has brought the ball back, and he's fudged about a metre until he's pushing the ball back. It's probably will probably be Leo kicking the ball, and he's a good, reliable kicker. 6-0 at the moment, and he should kick this. But you can see the intensity in the game, and this is going to go over full 80 minutes, this one. Bragging rights straight into the grand final. Hey? Somebody called me from 26245. Taking his time, he knows these points are important. Big crowd in here today. Beautiful afternoon for football. Moves in, on its way, and the line, it's funny, the linesman, the only time they moved was to put their arm up. And it never looked like missing, so it's 6-3. 6-3 to Tupapa. And there's nothing in this game, and I don't think there will be much in the game until the second half. I can't see either of these teams running away with the game. And this is a game to watch, this one. There's a nice high kick from the Panthers to start it up. It's been picked up by the Cowboys. The Cowboys arrived. They've got a good forward pack, the Cowboys. And they put the kick in. Been caught well by the Fijian. I think it's Carve looking at these pants. The Cowboys are just pushing these Panthers backwards. They put a kick in. Been caught. Now he's the trouble. 40 metres out. Penalty. The Panthers are taking a quick tap. They're off. There's nobody with him. There's nobody with him. Big run. Oh, it's knocked on. That's the problem. He's made a big run down the side. There's nobody with him, and he's had to, the man chasing him has had to try and catch the ball, and they needed somebody to be there. And the sun's out, and the umbrellas are up. And the sun umbrellas, not rain umbrellas here. Well, we might get a shower of rain here. It's coming over a little bit dark. But we've got a scrum going down, 30 metres out. It's a Cowboys scrum and feed. They haven't had too much ball and they haven't had too much luck. They're a real battling team. And look at that scrum. They're both pushing, nobody's moved. And here we go, the big kick. And this is what they did last week to test out the Panthers. And Carve's letting the ball bounce. It's gone right down to the try line. He's going to kick it. And it's not a good kick, and it's gone. That's why they don't want him to kick the ball. And the Cowboys are on the attack. They're 30 metres out. The Panthers only just got back, so here's the big chance for the Cowboys to make a lot of ground here. Inside the 10, the Panthers. That's because of the kick not going out. So I'd say we'll probably see the Cowboys kick for goal again. It's just on the side of a goal post. It's 6-3, and these points are going to win the game. And the Cowboys have got a reliable kicker. And that's a mistake from the Panthers. And it's probably going to cost them 3 points. And Carve's not a kicker of the ball, but he's an exciting footballer, and I love watching him play, but catching and kicking the ball's not his go. But this game will go deep into the second half before we get a winner, I would imagine. That's what I said in that last game. Goal kicking can win a game, and at 6-3, the kick to come, you can kick this, it ties it up at 6-all. Takes his time, he knows it's important. Moves in, never looked like missing. Six all. And this is what people are, they're proud of their teams over here. When you see these two teams playing at this intensity and there's nothing in it, and the best team's going to win this game. Up they go. Nice high kick. They've let it bounce, the Cowboys. The Panthers are there. They're over the ball. And there's an advantage to the Panthers. They've got the ball. And here we go, out wide. Here we go. Oh, he didn't have to pass that ball. They're in the middle of the field. The Panthers are a bit slow to get there, but they've secured the ball. And they're out offside, out wide, the Cowboys. 20 metres out. They've still got the advantage. Holding on to the ball, but they had an advantage from back here, so the Panthers, I think they'll kick for goal. That's the right call. He had an advantage to the Panthers and they didn't go anywhere, and he's given them the kick. So 6-all, just off the right-hand goal, upright, and he should be able to kick this. It's 6-all. I just want to thank our sponsors for this game, the Tupapa Sports Centre, T&M Contractors, Cook Island Transport, Origin Gas, and 89.5 on the FM dial, in case I forget to give you a mention later in the game. So we've got the ball lined up, 30 metres out. He knows it's important. It's 6-all, and up it goes, and over. A little bit reluctant to put the flags up. I thought it might have missed, but it's 9-6 in favour of the Panthers. It's all penalties at the moment. There's been one or two solid breaks, but it doesn't look like turning into anything at the moment. But this game will go into the second half before we see a winner. Good high drop kick. The Panthers, they got the ball. They're 40 metres out. The Panthers have retained the ball. They're a bit slow to get there. The referee says, let it come. It's come back. There's a kick. See, been well caught. It's come out of the middle of the field. There goes another kick. It's a high up and under. Who's going to... Oh, Johnny Varno's caught it, which is, I don't often see him do that. And this junior's put a little kick over the top to try and get some advantage, but he hasn't called for a mark. Been well caught again. Oh, lucky to get that. Thomas did well to catch that ball. He's down over the ball. The Panthers are slow to get there, but they've retained the ball. The Cowboys have come up with it. And they're the little mistakes that might cost you. They were very slow to get there, the Panther forwards, when he went down, Tom. They're 30 metres out. The Cowboys are on fire. They got the ball out. They got their big men out here. The ball picked up. Kick for the corner. It's for the winger. The winger, it's beat him. But it's 5 metres out from the Panthers' try line. There's all pressure on the Panthers. It's 9-6. I hope you're enjoying this because the crowd is. You know when it's a good game, the crowd's quiet. And when something happens brilliantly, you'll hear them cheering. So we've got a line out. Johnny Vano's going to throw it. They're sorting themselves out. In it goes. They've got the ball, luckily. And they've got the kick in, but it hasn't gone out. Oh, here's a big opportunity for the Cowboys. The Panthers got to cover this up. He put a little kick in. And he's going back to the line out. The penalty to the Cowboys. More pressure for the Panthers. I don't know what that single was. It was circling around the arm, but I don't know what it means. The penalty 5 metres out. They're going to, they're going for the sideline, so they're going to have a line out. A lot of pressure on the Panthers to hold out these Cowboys. Up they go, clean ball for the Cowboys. The forwards arrive, they've got a big push on. They're close to going over, and I think they're over. The Cowboys are in. Set move. Set move. So it makes the Cowboys 11 and the Panthers 9. And the Cowboys are in front. (11-9), Dave. Dave.
Oh, shit, I thought Bella Rose knocked it out for you.
Yep. This is a good game. Well worth watching this one. And it's 11-9, kick to come. Long way to go. The Cowboys are a very confident team. And I'm not surprised because they've been a form team for all year.
I can't make that kick on, but
You get a good view of the kick. The camera's right on the right angle, so you'll see what happens. And the way he's kicking, I think he's a good chance of kicking this. Taking his time, he knows it's important. We've got time off, there's an injury. Beautiful afternoon. The sun's out, but there's a big cloud cover. There's a bit of a wind blowing, which might affect the kick. So the referee says time on. The Cowboy man's up. Taking his time. Beautiful kick. Never looked like missing. (13-9). And Robert Heather was the injured player, but Robert's a warrior. You'd have to chop his leg off to stop him playing this game. He loves playing these big games. He's an international footballer for us in Union and Sevens and the whole thing. He's very competitive. Good high kick. The wind's got hold of it. It's been picked up by the Cowboys. The Panthers arrived. There's a kick for the winger. The winger's after it. It's been kicked to the open spaces. Gone dead. So we're going to have a 22 dropout. Forced it behind the try line. He was hoping it'd go dead. So we've got a game of football on our hands, 13-9. The Cowboys are in front. Good high kick, spinning around, hard to catch. Up it goes and off goes the winger again. They're very competitive, well caught. He's called for a mark. He's going to run the ball. And then he's kicked the ball straight to the Cowboy. Terrible kick. The Cowboys are on top at the moment. 30 metres out. 30 metres out. Here goes the Cowboys to go into their winger. It's a bounce pass. But he's got it. There's a forward pass, but he's got the Panthers being offside before the forward pass. And this is right in front. So they'll be kicking for goal. I'm pretty confident he'll kick this. It's 13-9. And the game's going with the Tide at the moment. The Cowboys had all the ball the last 5 or 6 minutes. And they're putting the points on the board. So we've got to wait till the Panthers can get the ball and get up the other end of the field. But they don't panic, the Panthers. The supporters do, but the players don't. He knows it's important, so he's taking his time. And you got a good shot on from the camera on this kick. And you can see him move in and never look like missing. So it's 16-9. And the Cowboys are cruising. It's a Cowboy fun at the moment. They haven't made too many mistakes in the game, and they're going all right. High kick. Oh, the Panthers have come up with the ball. Penalty over the top. He's warning the Cowboys captain. So we've got a penalty, 40 metres out. And you're going to kick for goal. 7 points the difference. 38 metres out from the Cowboys goal post, right in front. I think they've both got 100% record in the kicking department at the moment. He's a good little fellow, this bloke. Very accurate. Doesn't say much. He lets his game do the talking. It's 16-9 at the moment. It's a very important kick. He's got to nail these. You've got a good view on the camera. Moves in, up it goes. Oh. And never look like missing. The score is 16-12. And they're staying in touch, the Panthers. They haven't had a lot of ball in the last 5 or 10 minutes, but they're staying in touch. And that's what you'd expect. They were premiers from last year's union competition. And the Cowboys are trying to take their title off them. Great take. The Panthers have come up with a penalty. Time off. The referee's called time off. There's a big wind blowing and that kick-off. They're trying to crib it. It's funny how they get a penalty and they put the ball on the ground, and when the referee's not looking, they give it a bit of a kick and gets up the field a little bit. But he's got to make sure he gets this out because the wind's against him at the moment. It's just come up blowing a bit. He should be able to get it up to the halfway mark at least. Going for a bit of distance, but it's on the halfway mark. So we've got a line out. And they've got to secure the ball here. They haven't had a lot of ball, the Panthers. Oh, it's gone. They've come up with it. That was a lucky bit of football. Here's a big run. Oh, around the throat. There's a penalty, high shot. And he goes for the sock. He's going for the sock. Got the sock. He's going for the sock. Oh, out comes a card. And it's a yellow card. But Billy's good because he's not going to let this game get out of hand. And a lot of referees would have let that go, and then the next one would have been get square, and then you got a problem. And Billy pulls it all up, and he don't let anything get away. And that way we're going to have a good, safe game. So we've got a line out, 30 metres out. It's a Panthers line out and throw. And this is the first time they've been here for a while. They've got the ball. Out it comes. Now the runners are coming. Big run and big tackle. And that's what people come to watch. Here's Peter Masters. And they got hold of him. And oh, Mutters put it down. He wasn't expecting it. So it's an advantage to the Cowboys. They're over the top. Jason did a sausage roll forward, backwards. And here's the Panthers chasing the ball. Carvey's going to get hold of this. He's got to get hold of it. Now he's going to run it. Carvey, don't kick it. Oh, shocking pass. So I don't know what the referee's ruled here. He's asked, you want a scrum or a penalty? And he's going to go, they're going to go for the scrum. Yeah. So 30 metres out. They were in front of a kicker when they started chasing, I think. So it's a Panther scrum and feed. 30 metres out, right in the centre of the field. And this is the best position the Panthers have been in for a long time. And its score is 16-12, and they've got to try and come away with some points from this spot. And it's their ball. They've come to the left. They're running, and they're off. Good pass to Mutter. Mutter's been caught, and he's in trouble because he's hung on to the ball. And that's the call, because the Panthers didn't cover him up, and the Cowboys did. That's the right call. Good football, Cowboys. It's 16-12, and the game's still there to be won. Right. Didn't get much game up. So we've got a line out. You can see that their jumper for the Panthers is number 2, but it's gone down and it's been pinched. He's offside. No, he's playing advantage. He wants them onside. quick ball, but it's gone. Here we go, this is Mutter. Oh, there's no love lost in this game. The Panthers are over the top. They're trying to run it through the middle, and it's half-time whistles blowing, and Mutter's put a little kick over the top. He's chasing it, but they've come up with it, Cowboys, and they're smart. They want to go to the Oranges at 16-12, and we'll be back for the exciting second half just in after a little while. All right, viewers, we'll be back for the second half. The referee's ready. The players are getting ready. They're getting their last calls from the coaches. It's getting cold. It's getting dark. The clouds coming in. But we're in for an exciting 40 minutes here. And this has been a good game of football so far, and I'm sure it'll be just as good in the second half. Before we start, I just want to thank our sponsors for this game. The Tupapa Centre, Cook Island General Transport, Origin Gas 89.5 on the FM dial, and T&M Contractors or T&M Heather, and we appreciate your support because without your help we can't do these games, and I'm sure you're happy with what you're seeing, and it's all part about the live streaming. That's why we've got the live streaming. And here's big Oswald. That's big Oswald. He's a local Manahiki boy that's just come in to help us out at Tupapa, and he's a good fella. He wants the ball, and up he goes. He's a tough man. Knock on, both ways. So we're going to have a scrum for the Cowboys, 40 metres out, and the Panthers have got to cut out their mistakes. Cowboys are just playing their fluent game. They're not making too many mistakes, and they're taking advantage of all the mistakes the Panthers are making. And the wind's blowing, it's getting cold, and it's a beautiful afternoon for rugby. 40 metres out, that's the Cowboys' ball. The call's set, in it goes. The Panthers have put a big push on. They nearly got the ball, but the Cowboys got the ball out quick. And off they go. They're out to their wingers. And this is a big run down the side. It's been covered up by the Panthers. The Panthers are onto it. And they're gone through without coming through the gate. So it's a penalty to the Cowboys. 20 metres out, and they're the mistakes I'm talking about. The Cowboys will make you pay for them. They're going to kick the corner. And they're on the attack. And this will test up the Panthers, this one. The line out's going to be 10 metres out. The Cowboys got a very deep back line. There's plenty of potential out here. They've secured the ball. They brought it down. Here we go. They got the ball out. They're going to go for a field goal. And he's had a penalty advantage, so they're offside. So he's come back. So they got a penalty from where the scrum was, or the line out was. And they took a shot to nothing, but if that went over, it would have been a good move. Going to go for the corner again. Another line out. Cowboys throw into the line out. Their line out's been working really well, so they should be confident in getting the ball again. Up they go. They got the ball. They're going to try and rumble it up, and they're very close. Very close. Very close. Their forwards are trying to push over. The Panthers are there, and he's down. I think he's over. Held up. Held up. Referee was there. The crowd on that side went up as one. The referee says, sorry, crowd. Sorry, crowd. That should give the Panthers a bit of heart because they've repelled them on that one. But they've still got pressure coming at them. Got a scrum 10 metres out. The Cowboys are all ready to go. Out it comes, a big push on from the Cowboys, and they're going to get close here. They're breaking up and they're all over the place, and they're close to getting over. It's good to see what the referee says. Good football for both teams here. A lot of pressure on them both. They're going to have another scrum. I think the Cowboys will try and push this one right over. I don't like using words like inspired, but the Cowboys are inspired at the moment. They're just playing such good football. They're so confident. And they're a great club, great management, great coaches, great atmosphere, great club spirit. Big push, big push. The Panthers are holding them, but there's a knock on. Gosh, that's a heartbreaker. The halfback's knocked it on when he went to pick it up. A bit too anxious. And I think the Panthers will be happy about that one. So the score is 16-12. There's nothing in it. And it's going to go down to the wire, this one. If you don't like this, you don't like football. The referee's doing a good job. Ball's in. The ball's out. Penalty to the Panthers. They push into the side, the Cowboys. Panthers have got to make sure this ball goes out. Big mistake. It hasn't gone out. It hasn't gone out. Oh, that's a forward pass, but he's missed it. This is dangerous football from the Panthers. Going for a field goal again. And it's over. Great kick. The Cowboys celebrate. 19-12. You can see what I mean. The Panthers are making mistakes and the Cowboys are capitalising on it, and they're the better team at the moment, and the Panthers are getting into deep trouble here. They're making far too many mistakes. That was a great drop goal. And the referee's having a bit of a chat to somebody. Let's go. Up they go. Wobbly old kick. It's been secured by the Cowboys. They're 40 metres out from their own try line. The forwards are there. The kick over the top. Box kick. And here we go. Here we go. We're going to see a bit of running rugby here. Oh. Great kick. Great kick. The Panthers have arrived. But they've got to try and hang on to the ball and get down there and attack the Panthers. Otherwise, they're not going to get into this game. It's a converted try of difference, 19-12. And they've got to try and pinch this ball in the line out and do something down here. It's an important line out for the Cowboys. But they've been the best team so far. But we've got a fair while to go. Right, the referee says, let's go. Cowboys are pacing themselves. The pressure's on them now. The Panthers have got to pinch this ball somehow. Billy's giving everybody orders. Pressure on the referee to get it right. Up they go. Tom's up early. The Cowboys have retained it. The Cowboys are just all over the Panthers at the moment. It's a great catch. Out wide. Here we go. There's the speedman from the Panthers, but the Cowboys are on to them, and they're slow getting there. There's got to be a penalty. Penalty's got to go to the Cowboys. There's 4 Cowboys in there and no Panthers. They put a quick kick in. They've got to pick up the ball. They've got the ball. The Panthers, nobody's home. The Cowboys are all over them. They're lucky to secure the ball here, the Panthers. A great tackle. Thrown the ball to Neville nobody, and they're just going backwards, the Panthers. And the forwards aren't even there. It's got to be a penalty to the Cowboys. Oh no, luckily they've got a penalty to Panthers. But the Cowboys are all over the Panthers at the moment. Their defence has been very slow, the Panthers. Been a good game of football. It's 19-12, and while we've got this break in play, I just want to thank our sponsors for being on board in this game. The Tupapa Sports Centre, Cook Island Transport, Origin Gas, 89.5 on the FM dial, and T&M Heather. And my cameraman's doing exercises, and you're a bit too big for that chair, Dave. You might break it. Doing push-ups. It'd be quite funny if he broke the chair because we're on the hill and be down in the gutter. And he wouldn't get back in time for the end of the game. But this is a good game of football, this one. The winners, the prize is straight into the grand final. So we've got a penalty going to the Panthers. And the Panthers need all the help they can get at the moment. So we're 30 metres out. We've got a line out. It's going to be a Panthers throw. The first thing the Panthers have got to do is secure the ball. The score is 19-12. Converted try with difference. The Panthers have secured the ball. And it's not straight. Gosh almighty. Darren Perry's a pretty quiet man, the coach of the Panthers, but he'd be boiling inside because they're just making mistake after mistake after mistake. And you got to give the Cowboys credit. They've put a lot of pressure on the Panthers, and they've been the better team so far all day. So we've got a scrum going down. That's the Cowboys' ball. It's out. And here comes the Cowboys. Long pass out wide, and they're going for the corner. Beautiful pass around the corner. And the referee says, knock on. The crowd saw it before the referee. The referee was playing an advantage to see what happened. But he saw the knock on. Billy's had a good game, the referee. You can't knock him. Made all the right decisions. Been up with the game. And that's what the players expect. They expect to play hard, and they expect the referee to get it right. So here we go. 20 metres out from the Panthers try line. Ball's in. Big push from the Cowboys. Got the ball out wide. Oh, lucky to get that ball. out wide. The wingers down the outside. They're over near the halfway mark, but the Panthers are slow getting there. The advantage is to the Panthers. Now it's a hand in the ruck. They just need to settle down and get themselves sorted out, the Panthers. They're rushing. They're making far too many mistakes like that. Didn't go out. And they've returned the kick to Cowboys. And look at the Cowboys coming up. They want to get somebody. And here's a kick. And you can't win the game kicking the ball. It bounced. It's been a lucky bounce for the Cowboys. It's gone straight to Johnny Ivano. Big John's off. Go Big John. And the crowd's cheering him on. And there's the Panthers. Oh, big tackle. The Panthers are getting a bit of a roll on here. The referee's telling the Cowboys to get on side. That's Oswald. We're going to have a penalty here. And there's a little period of play where the Panthers haven't done anything wrong and they look terrific. But the Cowboys are hanging on. It's 19-12. If we could get a try or something from the Panthers from this play, it'll bring the game right in close. Gonna have another line out. A lot of pressure on the game. Cowboys throw. Panthers have got to try and pinch it. Up they go. They secure the ball. The Cowboys, they're going to kick the ball. Going to go out. It's 40 metres out from the Cowboys. And I think the Cowboys are quite happy to go into the lineouts because they know they can pinch the ball from the Panthers because the lineout's been working really well, the Cowboys. The referee's telling the Cowboys to get on side. They've retained the ball, the Panthers. Now they're going out wide. Oh, shocking pass. Here's trouble. Panthers are all over the place. Bad pass from the Panthers, put them under pressure again. They're on the halfway mark. There's a scrap here. The Cowboys are playing good football at the moment. They've secured their ball. And, you know, like they're coach killers. Hand in the ruck. Right on the halfway mark. Hand in the ruck. That's a coach killer. It's 19-12. And I don't think anybody would disagree with me. The Cowboys have been the better team so far. Got a line out. 40 metres out from the Panthers try line. Up they go. Not straight. Short arm penalty, mouthful of cheek. So they get penalised 10 metres. They've had a quick tap and they're off, but there's nobody with the Panthers. This is the Cowboys have covered it up. The Panthers have arrived, but slow. They're offside. Lost the ball. Gosh, this is terrible football from the Panthers. Knock on from the Panthers. Scrum to the Cowboys. The problem is they've been isolated all the time, the Panthers today. 19-12's the score. 19-12, the Cowboys are in front. And the Cowboys are doing it pretty easy in my opinion. They've been the better team all day. The much vaunted Tupapa back line, there's nothing happening. See you, girl. The Panthers, I think they must be reading their own press releases because the Cowboys are just working, the Panthers not. But we're in for a good final series. Next week is the preliminary final and Arbitu's there. Takitumu's out. And the loser of this game will be playing Arbitu next week. The winner will go in for a week's rest and play into the grand final in the week after. But they see the Cowboys got away again, but they've kicked the ball back. And you're going to pay if you keep kicking the ball back to these players because some good football. Oh, great tackle from the Cowboys. Great tackle. Quick tap. But see, the problem is, here we go. Oh, great tackle. Got the ball away, but there's nobody with him. He's played off the forward pass. And the Cowboys are cheering. They've covered up everything the Panthers have tried to do. And it gets to a stage now where we're getting desperate, the Panthers, and they're going to take risks. It's either going to get them home or not get them home. We're 15 metres out, 10 metres out. We've got a scrum going down. It's a Cowboy scrum and feed. And they're pretty smart. They're not kicking to the fast men. Big push from the Panthers. It's not straight. Turnover. They've finally done something good. They've turned the scrum around and they're going to come up with a scrum feed, the Panthers. Now here's their big chance. It's 19-12. They're 15, 20 metres out from the Cowboys try line. Now they've got to try and retain this ball and get some solid play into it. You can hear the referee's call. Set, it's a call. Ball's in, quick ball out wide, run around. They go out wide, they got it out wide. They're going for the corner. They've been caught just short. A penalty to the Panthers. They got to get some points out of this. Hey, Tatiana. Got to get some points out of this. They haven't been down there for much of a game, but they've had a bit of ball. And you can see the Panthers, they're a good team, but it's just not working for them at the moment. Ten metres out, waiting for the referee to get it all set up. Referee's had a good game. It's important to get a good game of football if the referee's had a good game, and he's had a good game. Scrum's going down, 10 metres out. He's telling the Cowboys to get on side, and if they're not, they'll get a penalty right on the try line. Ball's in, the ball's out, and here comes the Panthers. They're just short of a line. He's been held up. He's close to the line. The referee says He says, scrum to the Panthers. And the problem is, the Panthers know they need a try, and everybody wants to try and score it rather than work on what they've got for the team. They've got that many match winners in the Panthers, they've got too many of them. Rather than just grind away and make it a team try, they'd be a lot better off. Normally they would go for a pushover try here, but the Cowboys won't let them do that. Ball's in. They need a quick ball from the scrum. The Cowboys are holding them. They're not going anywhere. The Panthers are trying to push them, but it ain't going anywhere. Now the ball's out. Metre short. They need a quick play the ball. It's not coming. They're going to be blind. The Cowboys have got that covered up. They need some quick play the balls out wide. The big forwards are in it. He's been held up. Short of a line. They're going again. They're over the line. They're held up. Back to the other side. This is good football from the Panthers. They're retaining the ball. The Cowboys are holding them out. They try to get over again. He's just short of the line. Out they come. Bad pass. Oh, he's got away. He's just short of the line. Nearly spun around out of that tackle. They're over. They're over. That's been hard work. That's been hard work. I can't tell you who scored it. Yep. That makes it 19-17. Kick to come. I don't know what happens if we got a draw. No doubt they'll have to play extra time, but if you've ever had a pressure kick, this is what a pressure kick is. It's to make the score 19 all and maybe go into extra time. And my cameraman lives in Tupapa and he's getting a bit anxious. He looks a bit worried. This is a pressure kick, this one. It's from the sideline. There's wind swirling around. And on a good day, he'd kick this easy. But this is tremendous pressure on him. It's to bring the score to 19 all. And what a great finish we would have if he could kick it. But I'm not too confident about him kicking this one. Moves in, up it goes. It looks all right, but it's across the front. And the ball boy down there was clapping it as soon as he kicked it. So the Cowboys are still in front, 19-17, and that was probably the hardest kick that's been on all day. So it's 19-17. We haven't got much time to go. And the referee's telling the Cowboys to get up here. He's called timeout. He says, hurry up, I've stopped the clock. Billy's a smart referee. He doesn't muck around. He knows when they're wasting time. He says, time on. He's telling the bloke to hurry up. Up it goes. Nice high kick. Here we go. Oh, great tackle. Great tackle. Here goes Tua. He's off. Here we go. Here's the speed man. This is the Panthers. They're off. They're off to the races. They're going to go down very close down here and they're over. The Panthers are over. It's come from nothing. One moment of magic. And that's what you come to see. A little bit of Fijian magic. And boy, the Cowboys will be shot ducks. They wouldn't believe that could happen. They played so well, and the Panthers have been mucking around like old chooks, and suddenly they got away with the game. So it's 22-19, the kick to come. And I think full time wouldn't be too far away. It's been a great game of football, this one. It's good advertisement for the Cook Island Rugby Union, and we can put on good games of football when we get teams like this. But you'll see it, they'll be in the grand final, both these teams, and you'll see it again in 2 weeks' time, because Arbitu won't match either of these teams next week, I wouldn't imagine. But there's just some class players running around in this competition. And here's probably the second hardest kick he's had all day. And the pressure's off him, so he'll probably put this one over. 22-19, kick to come. Up it goes, and it never looked like missing. It's funny, you take the pressure off him. That never looked like missing. It was nearly in the same spot, a few metres in from the side, but it was straight over the black dot. So now, Cowboys are in a hurry. I think they just should be hanging on to a pill, the Panthers. You can't give the ball back to the Cowboys because they will hurt you. So we've got a line out, 45 metres out from the Cowboys try line. We've got a line out. The referee's telling everybody to get on straight. Make sure they're back 10 metres. And this is a crucial line out. The game could rest on this line out. Up they go. The Cowboys have got the ball and they've knocked it on. It's play on, but he'll bring them back. That's good for good refereeing from the referee. He just gave the Panthers a little bit of a sniff of trying to get the ball back, but he's brought it back to the knock-on, so we're 30 metres out. Scrum going down, and it's the Panthers scrum and feed. And gosh, it's getting cold. Yeah. No, it's been a good afternoon. The first game was pretty ordinary, and I don't apologise for that, but this has made up for it in spades. This has been a great game of football, this one. Binds the call, set, and sometimes this is when the team will score another try straight off the bat. So out they come. They're going to run the ball, the Panthers. The Cowboys are still over them. They're slow to arrive, the Panthers, but they got the ball. They're going to run the big forwards, and that looks like Davey Matto's hair going into a tackle, so see what happens. They're kicked for field goal, and it's over. It's over. It's over. Can't believe it. 27-19. You take all the pressure off the team, and they've come up with a field goal from the sideline, and it's 27-19. There could be not much time to go. Been picked up by the Panthers. The Cowboys are all over them. Slow ball. The Panthers are knock on. 40 metres out. Been a great game of football, this one. If you can't enjoy this game, you never will. But that was a terrific field goal, that one from the sideline. Never looked like missing. It's 27-19. It's 8 points to split. So I really don't think the Cowboys can get out of this one. Big push on. Not straight. The Cowboys have got a penalty. 40 metres out. Kick it out. They're yelling out, kick it out. Down in the corner. This is going to be a fitting end to a great game of football, this one. We're going to have a line out. 10 minutes. Somebody's yelled out 4 minutes to go, so it's pretty close to the end. It's a line out. Cowboys line out. If ever the Panthers are going to pinch a line out, they're going to try and pinch this one. Up they go. Cowboys ball. They put the big push on. The Cowboys have got the big push on. They've stopped it. The Panthers. The referee says, get the ball out. Out they come. They're kicking for the winger. But great football. The Panthers, the wingers off. Great football. The Cowboys are throwing the ball around like a hot potato. The Panthers are delivering their defence. And off they go again. Just short of a try line, the Cowboys. They got an advantage here. And they've come up. He'll bring them back. He was playing the advantage underneath the goalpost. And the crowd's been so quiet when the game was close and tight. Now they're on the edge of their seats, and we don't have any seats here. On the edge of the grass. So we've got a penalty going to the Cowboys. 1 metre out from the try line. So we're going to have a scrum right underneath the arches. In Australia and New Zealand, they have the golden arches. We don't have them, but it's right underneath the goalposts. And it's the Cowboys scrum and feed. And it's a fitting end to a great game of football. And I'm happy to be here today. And I can't wait for next week. Wishing my life away. In it goes. In it goes. The scrum's not straight. It's not steady. And the referee says the front rows have got to stay square. Been a great game of football. Something for everybody. A lot of drama. The score's 27-19. And I think the Cowboys be aggrieved that they haven't got away with this game. It's just been a couple of moments of brilliance from the Panthers. And we know they can do a big push on here, and they're off and they're over. They're held up. They can't get the ball down. They're fighting for it, and they're all over the ball. The referee's he's got them offside, the Panthers. We've got a penalty here. Going to have another scrum. High drama in Victoria Park. It's getting dark. The camera has got a light meter on, so you won't notice any difference, but it's getting dark. The scrum's going down. It's a Cowboys scrum and feed. The big push is on already. The referee's watching it intently. They're trying to push it over. We're going to have another reset. It's going to be another Cowboys scrum. This is what the Panthers want. It's just wasting time. But the Cowboys can't get out of this because they haven't got enough time. Even if they score, they're 8 points behind. And as I always say, goal kicks make a difference, and the goal kicks is going to be the difference in this game because they've scored a lot of penalties, the Panthers. In we go again. It's Cowboys got the big push on again. The Panthers are trying to hold it. They're going forward little by little. The Panthers are holding them. They're trying to turn it. The referee is going to pull it up. Another penalty. I think if it happens again, it's going to be a penalty try. He's not going to go on with this too much longer. Well, we might see a penalty try here, the first one I've seen in here for a long time. There's a dead Cowboy on the ground. There's been a fitting game of football, this one, for the major semi-final. There's a big panther coming onto the field, and I mean a big panther. In my days, we would call him a big rooster, but over here he's a big panther. And Bella Rose is getting cold and she's hiding behind her grandfather. I love my grandfather. It's Father's Day tomorrow. But this is going to be interesting to see what the referee does here, because I think if there's another scrum like the last 2 or 3, he's going to give him a penalty try. And then it'll be on for young and old. Cowboys are still, they haven't given up. They're really trying hard. The Panthers are trying to resist them. The ball's not in. Big push on. The big push on from the Cow, and they got the ball out wide. They're running and they've gone out wide. They've got the ball. The Panthers have come up with the ball. He's coming back for a penalty. What for? They're offside, I think. He's in the corner. No. Such a try. 27-24. Pace, how long to go?
No, I thought the Huda wins.
You were hoping of it. I talked about pressure kicks. This is another pressure kick from the sideline into the wind. It's not an easy kick. You'll get a good shot of this kick. The cameraman's right behind it. The referee's called time off. All right, he's got it lined up. He's on the 22-metre mark, just short of the side. And this is the end of the game. The referee singles, I've heard it. Moves in, great kick, but it's not going to get there. And that's the game. And the Panthers have got home 27-24. And it's been a great game of football. And from Dave, the cameraman, and myself, I hope you've enjoyed the game, because it's been a pleasure bringing it to you, and it's been good for rugby union, this game. And thank you and good evening. Yes.